Hey everyone, welcome to a critical vulnerability analysis. In the world of military strategy, there's a saying, amateurs discuss tactics, professionals discuss logistics. But what if I told you that almost all of the United States power projection capability across 3 continents depends on a single postal code in Rhineland-Palatinate, Germany? Today, we're going inside the gates of Ramstein Air Base. To the general public, it's just the headquarters of the US Air Force in Europe. To Pentagon strategists, it's the most dangerous single point of failure on the planet. If Ramstein shuts down for just 24 hours, the American war machine in the Middle East, Africa, and Eastern Europe grinds to a halt. What happens when the world's greatest superpower realizes its Achilles heel is on foreign soil, subject to the laws and political whims of an increasingly hesitant ally? To understand the gravity of the situation, we need to look at Ramstein not as a base, but as the US military's global router. Almost all drone communications operating in Yemen, Somalia, or Iraq pass through satellites and relay stations within Ramstein. But the physical logistics are even more alarming. Ramstein is the nerve center of the en route system, the airlift that allows a wounded soldier in Baghdad to reach a state-of-the-art hospital in the US. The Landstuhl Regional Medical Center, connected to the base, is the only facility of its kind outside the United States capable of handling mass combat casualties. If Ramstein is shut down due to civil protests, German environmental restrictions, or in the worst-case scenario, a sabotage attack, the US loses the ability to evacuate its wounded soldiers. This is not just a logistical problem, it is a moral disaster that would deter any president from launching a large-scale military operation in the region. The nightmare intensifies when we look at German domestic politics. There is a growing movement in Germany questioning the presence of nuclear weapons and drone operations on its soil. If the German government, under popular pressure, were to decide to limit the use of Ramstein to operations that are not directly related to NATO defense, the American strategy of counter-terrorism and regional stabilization would simply die. The United States does not have a plan B that adequately supports Ramstein. No other base in Europe has the fuel infrastructure, the dual runways for C-5 Galaxy cargo planes, and the ammunition storage capacity necessary to sustain a modern war. Relying on a single point to sustain operations across half the world is the most elementary strategic error a superpower can make, and the Pentagon knows it. The climax of this analysis reveals the tactical fragility. Ramstein is within range of Russian cruise missiles and is a prime target for any adversary wishing to blind and immobilize the United States without needing to attack American territory. A coordinated cyber attack on the region's power grid or the base's air traffic control system would have cascading effects felt from Washington to Djibouti. The Ramstein Bridge is made of steel and concrete, but its foundations are diplomatic and extremely unstable. We are living in an era where geographical proximity to conflict is a double-edged sword. Ramstein is close enough to be useful, but too close to be safe. The fundamental question for those who study defense is, should the United States invest billions to build a new Ramstein in a safer territory, such as Poland or even Italy? Or is the dependence on Germany an acceptable price to pay to maintain NATO cohesion? Is the risk of a logistical blackout worth it? Leave your technical analysis in the comments. This is the kind of debate that decides the future of wars. If you want to understand the hidden workings of military power,